Annika Sunkara, and my TED Talk is called Wiser Words. So, the average high schooler probably spends their summer tanning on the beach, camping, lifeguarding at the pool, or just partying with friends. But I might have missed out on a few of these things. Summer is when I write my 10-minute persuasive speech for the upcoming season of Speech and Debate. At first glance, 10 minutes seems like a long time to speak in front of a room full of people. But I've learned that I have to take advantage of every second that I get. From everyday conversations to politics, our words matter. And I've come to realize the importance of how we use our words, both the bad and the good. Just listening to the everyday conversations of high schoolers and teenagers in a high school, it's impossible to ignore the words we hear time and time again, like gay being used as an insult, or the N-word, F-word, or R-word. Or just last week, when President Trump used a racist slur to mock a presidential candidate, calling Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas. Slurs are used casually, only to be downplayed by saying, "Oh, it was a joke," when the reality is, the origins of those words are far from a joke. It's clear that we don't always use our words responsibly, and it's a mistake that spares no one. Like in 2016, when Hillary Clinton referred to Trump supporters as a basket of deplorables. Left and right, politicians are notorious for using their words irresponsibly. But the impacts of those words may seem small or insignificant, but what about bullying? 9-year-old Mackenzie Adams heard the words, "kill yourself," and just died from her bullies. Those words sunk in all too quickly, because in December of last year, Mackenzie committed suicide. Our words have greater impacts on others than we know, and it shouldn't take the death of a child for us to realize that. When the most influential figures in our country speak so carelessly, it's hard to have hope that we can use our words positively too. But it's possible, and I know because I've seen it. The speech event I compete in is called Original Oratory, where we write a speech that includes a personal, life-changing experience. Over the past 2 years, I've had the privilege of hearing the words of hundreds of people, but a few in particular have stood out. I've heard a victim of poverty and homelessness, a survivor of war, a boy who was broken by child abuse, but bought his own house at age 18. They use their words to share their struggles and everything they've overcome in the past, to let their stories be heard. I know speeches have thousands of words, but even a few words can make a difference. The Me Too movement took over the US in 2017, when countless victims of sexual assault were inspired to share their stories, report their assaulters, and simply let fellow survivors know that no one is alone. And when you think about it, it's absolutely crazy that 2 words encompass the real-life experiences of women everywhere. Speech and debate has given me unreal opportunities. It's given me a voice to express myself, a chance to listen to others, and most importantly, I finally feel like I have a purpose. It's the single most important part of my life, and my love for words has won me some unreal achievements. This year, I am proud to say that I'm 8th in the state in original oratory and the youngest national qualifier. My love for words has taken me to unreal heights, but above any success, speech has shown me that we have so many opportunities to do good with our words, so we can't waste them doing bad. By recognizing both the bad and the good, my hope is that eventually we can all use our words wiser. Thank you.